Oh, wake up one day with a gun to the back of our brains. You'll be asking for your rib. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, DEVVE, Definity, daCAT, Shiro update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. Welcome. Blah, blah. If you're not, welcome back. Love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. We have a bit to go over today. VeVe comics and Pokemon speculation. Yeah. We got Pokemon speculation again. OMI, DEVVE, Definity, daCAT, Shiro. Again, really trying to get my a deal done where I can get quite a bit more DEVVE. I'll let y'all know what that's going to be like and what some of the consequences of that are. It's going to be fun. Anyway, the market did not do so hot today. Let's take a look at that, and then why a lot of this other stuff is down here. Well, the stock market. What did the stock market do today? That has $2.85 trillion hairs. I repeat, $2.85 trillion hairs were wiped out from the U.S. stock market today. This was the worst day in the market since June of 2020. There was a lot of bad stuff. Again, multiple trillions of dollars just wiped out in a day. I feel like when Howard Stark is talking to Captain America and the president of all these like countries, like, oh, with these weapons that Hydra has, Germany could wipe out the entire eastern seaboard in an hour. And it's like, damn. Crypto, yeah, it was down. Like it was not good, but also it held up a lot better than I thought it would. DEVVE's freaking up on the day 5%. I don't know how the heck that's possible, but it is. Yeah, DEVVE's up to 5% to 78 cents, which I did not want. I wanted this to go down because it seems to me that on Tuesday, and maybe people are kind of connecting dots that aren't there, but I was watching Crypto Rain's video from yesterday. He was talking about DEVVE. He's like, "Oh, my good friend Randy Chavez." I was like, "Oh, that's me. That's me." He mentioned me. I put up a post yesterday. I'll go over to my X account now and tell you about it. And yesterday, right? Yeah. You had Ray Quintana over, CEO of DEVVE, saying, "I'm looking forward to speaking at Paris Blockchain Week 2025. My topic, DEVVE Digital, the next generation digital asset exchange, bringing DeFi to TradFi with an exciting partner sharing the stage." Who's the partner? Whatever partner they've been speaking about, it seems that they'll probably get a. It seems like they're going to announce the partner, because if it was a partner that they had already had, or a partner that they, like, let's say it's like, oh yeah, the Fias team, like, okay, they would have just said the Fias team, but they didn't. I don't know Ray that well. We've spoken a couple times, but sorry, hiccups. Yeah, I think he's being purposely facetious here, trying to tease something. Speaking of teases, we got to get to David Yu's most recent tease. Heckin' wild. But yeah, so I wish DEVVE would have gone down a little bit more. And again, take a look at the chart last few months. It was kind of on that downward trend, but it kind of had that really hard stop at like 54, 55 cents on the max. Over there again, max seems to be an upward trend from the bottom at like 12 cents. But yeah. Anyway, the rest of the market, yeah, really not. Although it has had a little bit of a, maybe that's a dead cat bounce, maybe like whatever, but so strange that Bitcoin's actually up on the day 1%, because they're up to like 87 yesterday, down to like 81 today. Yeah, yesterday 2 times they were above 87, down to 81 3 times. They have that nice triple bottom there. But yeah, so we went down pretty hard today, and then again seems to be back up. So that's pretty wild. Again, earlier this morning, you had that dude Ash Crypto. He's got a couple 100,000 followers, but he was straight up. He was crashing out. I don't know if I had. Yeah, I was not able to screenshot it, but dude was crashing out. And like, I'm so done with crypto, so done with this scam. And I was like, bro, is he okay? 11:30 better for you? 11:30 might be better. Sorry, I got a scheduled meeting tomorrow. Might be better. So yeah, let's take a look at how the rest of the market did, not just the Bitcoin. Yeah, ETH was down to 1756, but it's back up over 1800 now. Still not great. Like, remember when Eric Trump's like, yeah, Ethereum's a great buy at 3,000, and then I swear every time Eric Trump opens his mouth, it's never good. Yeah, so it was a wicked anti-parabola where even XRP was at 208, goes down to 196, goes back up to 208. Maybe that was it. I mean, again, the stock market just got murdered, but I thought this would have been worse for crypto. And again, not great, but also really not bad. I thought it was going to be worse, to be completely honest. I'm checking over it now, and okay, yeah, I'll take that. Let's take a look at how OMI's doing, and I do want to get back to DEVVE. OMI's at 000227, so it's nice to know that hasn't gone any crazy. Meeting for next hour or so. Cool beans. I'm live anyway, but you can call when you get out, and we can hammer out the final details. I'm gonna have to leave this live early because I got stuff to do. Comey at a $61 million market cap, 2.2 million in volume. I had somebody message me the other day. It's like, bro, we have 3 million volume and gone down. I was like, yeah, a lot of cross trades over there. A lot of cross trades. Ooh, I gotta get socks. Most of that volume, I'm gonna guess, is like OKX or MEXC. Oh, Gate.io is 1.2 million. That is strange. And 600,000 in MEXC. Okay, and OKX only 37,000. That is also very strange. Base Uniswap 84,000. Let me just check what DEVVE's thing was. And again, really surprised that it's actually up this much today, despite everything. Gestures vaguely. 500,000. Yeah, this is not a lot. And them also at a 68, so close to $69 million market cap, but 68 million right there. Some of the big news on the day, I usually don't go over them because. But I should, because they have daCAT. So there's this thing called Meme Alliance that has this. It's like a play to earn game. The trailers look really cool. The shooter game, and they had announced today. Where's the Meme Alliance? Oh my God, why does it say? Okay, sorry. Let me go. It's called Memes at War. If you want to go in and take a look at them, and they had said, we are now officially listed on the outstanding gaming platform Ultra.io. Very soon you'll be able to play Memes at War and many other amazing games through the Ultra platform. Make sure to add Memes at War to your favorites. Now, why do I bring this up? Like, Chavez, I thought you didn't really do memes. Well, I don't. It's like, well, what about daCAT and Shiro? Well, they're legitimate businesses, regardless of how they started out. Stuff that has revenues, stuff that they're both of them. And again, I love Shiro, but my goal is to surpass Shiro and beyond. But Ultra.io has 118,000 followers over on X. They are a next-gen gaming crafted by gamers, powered by players, ready to play. And part of the reason why I bring this up is because Memes at War does have daCAT as a playable character. And me as the owner of the IP, got to clap that up. But I'm not going to lie, that was all the community. That is pretty much nothing to do with me. So I gotta tip the hat and be like the community, and this is why I'm so freaking lucky. Again, I didn't really do anything with that. That was all the community. That was all of them being like, hey, get us on here, get us to do that, and they did. So now Memes at War is playable on a very popular platform, or close to be playable on very popular platform. and daCAT is a playable character on that very popular platform. So again, super excited about that. Speaking of which, let's go over daCAT real quick, and then I'll get to the definitive. Oh yeah, so Meme Alliance, the token, it's up 23% on that news. Yet still, $638,000 market cap. So really not a ton there. I don't have any. I should have gotten some, obviously, before this news. I didn't even know this was coming out. Obviously, the Memes at War stuff, again, really awesome game. It's a cat's playable character. I should have gotten it beforehand. I didn't. After DEVVE goes up, I'll probably grab a little some. Anywho, going to daCAT over here. We've got $32 in volume. That $500,000 market cap and up 3.1% somehow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really too much to go over here. So I am going to incorporate. I don't want to say anything till it's final, but there'll be multiple incentives. So I wanted to do 3,000 mints because I think we would sell out. But there's optics, you do have to worry about that, and a lot of stuff on VeVe Comics, actually everything on VeVe Comics, is really just 1,000 mints. The curator program might have a little leeway with however much you want to do, and I wanted to do 3,000 mints, and I still do, because I think we'll sell out, especially if the narrative is kind of changed by that point. But because it's probably going to be a couple months. Speaking of which, we have something else that I think is going to roll out soon. Remind me to go over that. But with this, just picture this, for example. Close your eyes and picture two scenarios. Okay. You look at 3,000 comics, and that's what's available. And 1,500 sell. $10 per, okay, make $15,000. Not bad. But didn't sell out. Then in another scenario, you imagine, hey, only 1,000 of these are for sale. It sells out, but now you only make $10,000 instead of $15,000. So which one is better? Well, obviously the better ROI and the more money that's going to be put into daCAT's pockets is with the having 3,000 supply but only 1,500 sell. You get more money that way, but it doesn't look as good because when you have half of it sell, and it's not bad, but you have that. There's an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer and is it Newman? Kramer and somebody else, they're like driving this car. I think it's Kramer and Newman, and they like need to get gas, and like it's on E. The car's like going because it's like puttering because it like has nothing left. Newman's like, she needs it. She's running on fumes. And then Kramer's like, all right, there's a pull-off station over here. And then they kind of say to each other, like, oh, thank God, it's a pull-off station here. We can get gas. And Kramer's like, I wonder how far we could have gone. And they look at each other, and they don't go off that pull-off ramp. And they're like, yeah, and they go, and that's how the episode ends. You're left wondering how far could they have gone. And that's that feeling. If you've ever seen that episode, it's like, yeah, like it gets you pumped. Like, yeah, how far could you take it? So obviously, the putting out 3,000 mints, even if you only sell half, you make $15,000. And putting out 1,000 mints, at $10 each, that will 100,000% sell out. And you don't make as much money, but there's that burning question inside of your head. How much could they have made? And like I said, I think we can sell out 3,000 comics. Maybe not easily, maybe not in the first 12 seconds, like Sean from Comics and Crypto and Sergio and everyone. They partnered with Fanable, and they had a drop, and it sold out in like 12 seconds. So maybe we don't sell out in 12 seconds, but I think in like a week or so, probably could sell out. But I digress. If there's like 1,000 left, like, oh, all right. So that's the idea that we're playing with, where it's not a lot of revenue at first, but the hype does build. And how much is that hype worth? I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. Let's go to Shiro, because again, Shiro's got the videos, they got the comics, they got the community, they don't have their own YouTube channel yet. 2 million in volume, $13.2 million market cap. So I might put out some standalone Shiro content. I'll keep you all posted with it. But again, this is one of those things where I really bullish on it. And again, I want daCAT to, and I've talked to him a couple of times about like, hey, let's try to see if we can get some of the stuff on VeVe, but I still have yet to speak to their head animator. Let me go and message message him real quick here. Is there meow 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 meow? Why couldn't eat me yet? No rush. Okay, yeah. I'll let y'all know. Yeah, what up, Turtle Gal? Meow meow meow. Thing sounds like a countdown timer is on for OMI blast off from here. There's there's a and I'll go over that. Actually, should I go over that now? We'll do Definity first, and then after Definity, we'll get that bread. So there's a couple of things. Definity up 3.7. Damn, they were down to 1.57 cents yesterday. 1.68 right now. 2,800 in volume, so not a lot. Yeah, this is nuts. $2.5 million market cap. Currently, daCAT doesn't really have revenue. Like, there's people that pay to be in the comic, sure, and I guess that counts, even though that's going to be used more for the artist. But you know, it counts. This is a wild one because they're at $500,000 market cap, daCAT, with really next to no revenue, and Definity's their market cap is only 5 times higher, and they're adding hundreds of thousands of dollars to their P&L each month. Let's say it's $250,000, which is maybe a little conservative, but let's say it's $250,000. If they're adding $3 million to their P&L each year, and the market cap is only $2.5 million, that is freaking nuts. Again, there's a reason why I'm going to go pretty hard on it next month, in a couple weeks. So hopefully the price stays down here for that. That would be uber fantastic. Oh my god, that'd be so great. Yeah. Anyway, let's okay, yeah, let's go over some of the news, but we'll do first things first. Oh, heyo. Sorry. Love my lady friendos. Let's do VeVe Comics. Okay, if y'all can smash that like button, that is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon / super thanks button down below, super chats as well. Love y'all. Okay, let's go on here. We have, oh my god, I can't believe Nintendo. So Nintendo Direct, Mario Kart seems great, Kirby seems great, but Nintendo, my love, adding a voice chat to Mario Kart. What do you guys think is going to happen? Like, I know you have it in there, like, oh, you got me with your blue shell. Oh, I'm gonna hit you with my banana. That is not what kids are going to be saying to each other. This is going to be worse than old school Call of Duty lobbies, where the amount of racial slurs, normal slurs, and just tomfoolery. Oh, these kids ain't okay. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn today. I can't think of many other games where your heart rate increases more than playing Mario Kart. Just throwing that out there. Nintendo's just throwing a chaos bomb into the world and dipping. Anyway, sorry. We were gonna go over. Did I not take a picture of it? I could have sworn I did. I am tripping today. I don't know why. All right, I'll find it right here though. You have Foster Hill saying, well, actually, you have Mr. Grip saying, I check it every day. So easy to buy. I wish we could shop the entire VeVe official catalog, talking about Stacker and buying OMI, or using OMI to buy stuff on Stacker. And Foster says, if you could buy any collectible with OMI, what would it be? Comment below. And there's a whole plethora of people saying, like, yeah, Marvel stuff, Disney stuff. That's normal. And then Stacker comments. And they say, you mean any collectible? Now, granted, they said in late January, in just a few weeks, we'll have more IPs added to our catalog. A couple months ago, that was like 10 weeks ago now. But I don't think they would say this again. Like again, couple weeks, 10 weeks, semantics, I guess. But I have a feeling. Now, this week you had the announcement of VeVe Mobile. You had the YG Entertainment Blackpink announcement, despite what YG. Anyway, you had that. So this week was kind of chock full of announcements already. They announced something else recently about the showroom where, not the showroom, the VeVeverse, where you have a new showroom, and it's just like the old showroom. I feel like it's like that ever see that meme like New Mexico, not much different from the old Mexico. But VeVe posted a video before. The original Legacy Vault has been unlocked. Step into a timeless classic. This iconic space is now yours to explore. No building required. So basically, instead of like, hey, I like the way the old vault was set up, let me rebuild it. Like, you don't need to do that. They're giving it away like for free, so you don't have to pay anything. This is the second one that they're giving away for free, which, yeah, you gotta, get people, into it. So freebies are, I see. But I really kind of wish they start charging for it, because they're kind of at a net negative on the VeVeverse right now, and I really want them to start getting some of that cheddar. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, fam? Love your spaces. Last spaces. Oh, thank you. My friends talk about my spaces. Oh, yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Let's see what else we got here. So that was Stacker. What's up, Bill Gardner? How's it going? Is he drowning? I don't know what that is. I'm hoping. Got plans for that money, man. Yeah, same here. Got lots of plans for stuff. Who has plans for Saturday? Because Josh Emmett is fighting, and I want to get crunk for it. I want to just go double fisted beers, and yeah, dude, I had this like link sausage before. It was cooked in beer and something else, and it's pretty good. Anyway, Kumo says Mbaku. There we go. Bill Gardner says forever. It took me a while to find forever. Oh my God, Lil Renz. First off, he said 3 more partners added yesterday to 8 now. God damn. You won a giveaway the other day from VeVe. Like it wasn't a giveaway on my channel. It was a giveaway for, like, hey, comment down below your favorite whatever. It was like a post on there, and you won those. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. All right, let me just go back to yesterday, because yesterday we had. I don't think I went over all of the stuff. Where was I? What's up, zombie? VeVe Viral says, when you buy a VeVe official digital collectible, you know it's officially licensed and are rewarded with master collector points, plus are granted the incredible utilities to showcase in AR, plus to showcase / play with your collectibles in interactive VeVeverse. You can bypass cash out fees and buy and sell these collectibles utilizing the OMI token, all while knowing you are burning the circulating supply of Komi. Team is building, the foundation is being set, and if you care about price, which I definitely do, I'm extremely confident that we all really need to do now is wait for the market to go risk on and for us to enter alt season status. When that happens, nobody knows. Watt Mama says, I feel like a make an offer on VeVe Official could really help stimulate the market and help others move on to other items or whatever. I definitely think so as well. However, I am really not concerned. I guess I'm a little concerned for my European brethren, where let's say if they let's say it's something, let's say like a Spider-Man Noir, right? I think those things like $5,000. If they put one for like $5,000 and somebody says, well, I'll give you, 4,000, 4.000, they're like, oh, 4,000, done. Their European mind is going to think 4.000 means 4,000, where it actually just means $4. And Europe's going to get hecked. So I don't want that. Maybe I should, but either way, I do agree. Make an offer would be great, as long as it's super clear how much money it is, depending, and how much it shows, depending where you are in the world. I think if you're in Europe, it should show exactly what it is. If it's in the US, obviously the comma, if you know, you know. $6 trillion asset manager Fidelity launches retirement plan allowing direct crypto investments for retirees. First digital US dollar. I don't know what that's at today, but yesterday it got depegged for a bit and it back up to 99 cents. That's fine. It's fine. Fidelity's allowed investors directly invest crypto through new retirement plan. Amazon's in talks to buy TikTok. OnlyFans is in talks to buy TikTok. King Mavs Forever casually bought 5 Todds in a row, now up to 130 Todds in total. That dude is a mad lad. Last theorem. Okay, there's an address that I don't need anymore. Memes at War, VeVe Comics. Okay, so yeah, the VeVe Comics. I guess I did talk about this before with daCAT. I wish they would have a button here that says how much the actual NFT version was, and they don't yet. Because now, like I could just ask, which is what I don't want to have to ask. I would be like, oh, hey, you know, if they just have this button, then I could not bother them. So I'll keep y'all posted with that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh shoot, I hear you. I guess we should go over this. You have J-Dubs, aka Sniper J-Dubs, says 250 million OMI and 100K vault value on VeVe official at today's shitty prices. Can't tell you when the last time I went for a drop was. Can't even tell you the last time I logged onto the app. What a shame and disappointment. I feel like if he went onto the app now, he would probably, again, vault value. Yeah, that's a big ow. But outside of that, he'd probably be able to see, oh, hey, they did a lot of improvements. Hey, they actually made the app look a lot better. And oh, hey, there's VeVeverse here. So I feel like if you actually go in and again, I know that like, oh, just get over the fact that you lost like 800,000. You know, like I get it. Trust me, I get it. But if you dig deeper and you just say, okay, vaults are down, OMI's down. Why are they down? And then you actually look into, okay, are they down because VeVe has had no updates and they haven't been working and they've been firing people and laying people off and they're shining knobs on the Titanic? Or is it just because completely out of the narrative, they're actually still making a lot of money, they're still building, and that narrative will probably come back. Again, it's easy to be cynical and to ignore the good things when the bad things really make you feel not good. So I understand Sniper J Dub. Again, this is not. He's just stating like facts, and he's just like he's very beside himself. Retail plebs says, I hear you. I'm in a similar position. Biggest L in crypto yet by far. Not selling yet. Maybe sell to use a capital loss over the next 12 months. Depending on how things go, as you say, it's extremely disappointing. And yeah, understand. But if this person has not logged onto the app in a long time, couldn't tell you when the last time he went for a drop, but he's still posting about it. Clearly, he still likes the app. At least he likes the company enough to where he's still posting about it. And again, I don't think it's going to take that much of a green candle for him to be like, maybe I should take a second look at this. And when he does take a second look at it, sees all the updates, sees what they're doing. I mean, maybe he hasn't taken a look at what people have done with the VeVeverse. It's really freaking cool. But yeah, it's I think there are still these people. They say they have nothing to do with the app, and I believe him. I'm not going to call him a liar. I'm sure he hasn't logged on in a while, but again, it's still on people's radar, and it's enough so that they are, as things turn around, I think so will their sentiment. Moving on here. King Mavs. Claire saying, when I became a level 100 on VeVe Official, Dr. Fuse and Bitcoin Sats were so kind as they came together and brought me a welcome congrats gift, Wendy. After this, my dad fell ill and recently passed. Ooh, that's a bummer. Today, I went out to discover a new part of the world and took pictures with that Wendy. And yeah, VeVe Collectibles giving those hearts. Love that. What's up, Ginferno? Howdy, 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 howdy. It just came for the Pokemon news today because of the gorgeous hair. Thank you, sir. I do get compliments on it every now and then. My lady. My other lady. Oh my God. Sorry. All right. Yeah, we'll do the Pokemon news now. Well, it's not news. I guess it's newsworthy. It's noteworthy. You had Collectors Gone Digital saying, I'm proud to announce that I will officially be building the new California comic store in the VeVeverse. What are some features you would like to see inside the shop? Let us know below. And David Yu comments Pokemon vending machines. Let's go to David Yu's Instagram here real quick. I am looking here at, okay, so he has one with Tom. Guarantee you that SpaceX hat is actually David's. I don't think he has SpaceX though. Not yet. I think one day. Outside of the Thomas Jane photo, where talking about the Punisher. Now, granted, he did that because in the same post, oh yeah, Punisher on VeVe. Again, outside of that, the only other post that's not about VeVe, you have to go back to September 24th of 2024, where he has a signed Ohtani jersey, ball, and plaque. And then before that, the only non-VeVe thing, you have to go way back. No, web again, all of this stuff, like, you have to go back years if you want to find something that's not VeVe specific. But you have on October 19th, 2024, David posting about Pokemon. And now you could just be like, hey, you know what? He's just a fan. It's nice to see Pokemon go into the digital world. And that's what they were doing with Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then when Lego announced, again, this could have maybe been a Lego tease, but like he goes on and says, Lego and Pokemon announced a new multi-year partnership that will bring Lego Pokemon to fans in 2026. So outside of Ohtani, the only two other ones that were not about VeVe were about Pokemon. And then when asked, hey, what would you like to see inside the shop? And David Yu says Pokemon vending machines. Now maybe, because 'tis the season. It was Pokemon Day X amount of weeks ago, like 5 weeks ago. And you had Nintendo Direct. And if David watched that, in Mario Kart, you're able to play as Pokemon and throw Pokeballs at people. Maybe he just had Pokemon on the brain. In my charity stream that I did in January, he had the starters behind him. It's possible that David just, again, he is a fan of Pokemon. He's the only person to ever have a license as a teenager. It's intertwined with him. It is, so just to go like, I love Pokemon because it helped make me successful. Oh god, bless me. And yeah, it helped make David success. Like, David was successful before Pokemon, and I guess so was I. But when it's one thing if you love something, but to have it, like, again, like right now, I'm wearing a Pokemon T-shirt. This is Gyarados. This is Gyarados on this T-shirt. It's one thing when you love something, but when it loves you back, oh my god! It, like, why do people love dogs so much? Because they're like little roly-poly love machines, and they just love you. There's no ulterior motive with dogs. They just want pets. They just want to love you, asking for nothing in return. So when someone like David, and again, he didn't really grow up with it. He was probably like already a teenager, when it came out. Unlike me, that was like 7, 8 years old, whatever, when it came out. It's one thing to love it, but to have it love you back in a way where it's beneficial to your life, which Pokemon has been to me and definitely has been to David. It's very possible that he's just excited about it. He probably follows it, and I don't know percentage-wise, but it may very well be just him being excited about stuff, and that is something I would like to see too. Yeah, some type of Pokemon vending machine. Um, but at the end of the day, David is he's got to know, right? Like he's got to know that we follow all of his tweets with notifications for like every time that man takes a shit. like what's David doing? Like is he what's that? Parents will be able to answer this for me. What's that app that parents go on with their and they like regret it now because they can track where the kids are, but now the kids can track where the parents are. And it's like, oh, you at Wendy's? I'll take I'll take a 4-piece. I'll take a 6-piece. If we could have that for David, we would. So he's got to know that when he comments anything Pokemon, like we're going to talk about it. I've been messaged so many times about that. I don't know. Like gun to my head, I don't know. Like, do they have it right now? 49% maybe. Yeah. Will they get it eventually? 75%. Sure. Yeah. But again, nobody knows. Maybe he doesn't yet, and this is just his way of like compensating or saying like, well, I don't have the license, so I guess we'll have to make no, like there can't be knockoff merchants of people. Like unless he just like he was super tired and he was delirious, like yeah, I'll post like, and then maybe he deletes it. I mean, if that, but then it would look worse if he deleted it. Sorry, hydration. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad to see you came for the Pokemon news, even though it's not necessarily news. It is stuff that we love to talk about, though. Gotta love that. That one comment, it's like 9,600 impressions. And Cool Mo saying, "Yo, zombie, yo, what up, fam? Love y'all." Lil Ren says, "David, yo, bro, David be wild and hard. He knows what he does to us." Ugh, ugh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, David be doing that to us. Yo, Cool Mo, Wes, I'm being a member. Says, how realistic do you think it is that you will actually get to 1 billion OMI? I'll let you know in 2 weeks. DEVVE has to go up. I think it's safe to say that OMI stays down here for a while, a couple months. Now, I don't think the DEVVE exchange is going to roll out by like June. It's probably going to roll out I'd say like November. But again, if they announce what the partner is or what type of partner, there's some partner that they're announcing on Tuesday. We don't know who it is, and we don't know what type of partnership it is. Like also, just because they announced like VeVe had announced Alibaba like 2 years ago, and like what the fudge have they done with them? Like so like even when DEVVE announces a partner, what does that really mean? Is that going to affect the price of the token? What type of partnership is it? Are they going to use like a cloud-based service with them, or are they going to like, oh yeah, we're going to put a bunch of stuff on the blockchain, a bunch of DEVVE is going to be needed and used? Like we just don't know yet. But I mean, if I really wanted to, I could get it pretty quickly, but obviously I'd have nothing left anywhere else. Ideally, it would be after DEVVE goes up, and again, I really don't want to sell the DEVVE because there's going to be lots of incentives and a lot of money making if you put your DEVVE in a liquidity cache when the exchange comes out. So I don't know. I'll probably get up to 300 million pretty easily. But I think I would be foolish if let's say OMI goes down to 00015, which it is not that far away, and let's say I have an extra couple $100 grand. Let's say I have 300 grand in DEVVE, right? I think it'd be pretty foolish for me to not take half and be able to go in and buy 1 billion OMI with that. They'll have 150 in DEVVE. and maybe that, and then that goes to 1 million, and then OMI will go to several million because a billion OMI is fucking nuts. Pardon my French. Yeah. So the odds, again, I could, not easily, I could relatively at any time I want, but again, I definitely want to stay diversified. Lorenzo, 3 more partners. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Who says, hey, Dashy. Meow, 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 meow. Woof. Oh, forever. Yeah. Wow, Lorenz. Omar says, good to you. What up? What up, Omar? Dr. Shiko says, hit the like, fam. Hit the like. Smash it. Smash it. Who got? Who this? Yeah, 30 should cover it. Yes, 30. Oh, God. 30 should cover it too. Ooh, DM sent. Same. Same, fam. Same. You ever in like a group chat, somebody like DM sent? Yeah, DM me. Yeah, DM sent, and then you just say it for fun. Says Jim Cramer says he's disappointed with President Trump's tariffs and his administration screwed it up. I'm not gonna lie. I think that that is a good thing. Bill Gardner says, what up, what up? VeVe Zombie says, yo, BG. I love y'all saying hello to each other. People get caught up in their emotions. It's 0 or hero for me. Same, fam. Same. Elon Musk will depart from public service when his work at Doge is complete, White House says. Private U.S. companies added 155,000 jobs in March, more than expected. Jason Payne 2000, thank you for being a member, says Bitcoin be faking right now. Don't believe the short hype. Downward trend is in effect for now. Okay, maybe. Let's see what. Yeah, a little bit dead cat bounce, but we'll see. We shall see. I can't wait. Can't wait here. Oh my God. Oh, Debbie, no. That was at 81. That was 82 cents. Not going to make it easy. It's. Was it my stream? Was it something I said? Like they don't even pay me yet. And it's just been an extra like 80,000 in volume. I'm sure I'll be able to see it on the. Oh man, that's 82 over here. That is a green candle. Oh my God, this mother flapper. Yeah, E101 by $10,000 worth. I don't know who that is because they put it somewhere. 38A60, same thing. Bought and put it somewhere. 76F, 15,000. And where the hell are these guys putting it? I can't ever. When they put everything through Cow Protocol and they put it into a bunch of different wallets. I hate that. I feel like Obi-Wan's like, Floss, this is why I hate flying. Like, sorry, Master, forgot you don't like flying. I don't mind flying, but what you're doing is suicide. So, Star Wars references. Yeah. When did these buys start? 30 minutes ago. Talking 43 minutes. Okay, all right. I might take a little blame for that. Might be. Marcelon says, DEVVE, NASDAQ partnership already priced in, lower price incoming. My guy, NASDAQ is not confirmed. There's no proof that the partner is a NASDAQ. And even if there was, they don't know what type of partnership that would be. There's probably multiple things that it could be. Now, NASDAQ is definitely one of those things that it could be. Could be BlackRock, could be State Street, could be Vanguard. It could be a whole bunch. It could be a whole host of things. But yeah, like my guy, there is 10,000 holders here. At Paris Blockchain Week, there's 10,000 attendees just at the physical event, not including streams. Not like if DEVVE is partnered with NASDAQ, and I'm not saying that they are, because I feel like Toru Honda being asked about if Arisa Otani is her best friend, and she'd be like, "Oh goodness, no, that would be too wonderful." Lowered expectations. I don't think it is, but I will say that if it is, that shit would be on national news. Like NASDAQ doesn't just have a partnership with someone and it not make news. And with 10,000 holders here, Especially, let's go back to 10,000 holders. When it's been at like $1.80 a couple of times, I don't think anything's really priced in. Again, even if it was, which I'm not saying it is, honestly, my luck, it's probably not. With my luck, it's probably going to be like a know-nothing name. People are going to sell that news, be cut in half. But you know, we'll see. On the off chance that it is someone really great, which it seems like it will be. Seems like it will be great, whoever it is. I'm betting that it goes nuts. What's up? What's up, BG? Arcturus says these stacker posts are heating up on X, talking about more IP a lot lately. They've been talking about it since January, so I mean, I'm not gonna like. Yeah, they're teasing it, but they've been teasing since January. It's like, okay, bro, should get off the pot. I'm just a little. I'm just tired of waiting. Like it. Cool Mo says my thoughts exactly, Bill. This shakes people out. I'm still buying. If you know, you know. Thank you, Cool Mo. Thanks for being a member. It reminds me of Spaceballs. If you know, you know, and you always know. It was obviously Randy. You got to look up the video game schedule 1. Okay. Let's put this. All right. Schedule 1 game. Okay. On Steam, from small time dope pusher to kingpin. Oh, right. I like it so far. Discount Snoop Dogg over here. That is awesome. Manufacturer and distributor of a range of drugs throughout the grungy city of Highland Point. Expand your empire with properties, business, employees, and more. Oh, please shoot this guy. Oh, he didn't shoot him. Oh, you get to build stuff. Okay, you get to build stuff. Recruit. Oh, you can recruit people. Oh, this looks dope. I'm not gonna lie. They have like coke on the table. Oh my god, he just hit that dude with a bat. Oh my god, this looks awesome. Oh my god, he lit him up. Pew pew. Turn the coke into cat. Does that say taco ticklers? Guys, go on Steam or just Google Schedule 1. I get it now, you know, for the drugs. Oh my god, this is great. Demo now available on Steam. That looks really fun. I'm an American. I like violence. I want to shoot people. Yeah, this looks dope. Is there crypto attached? I want to play. All right, hold on. Let me text some friends about this. Someone on stream told me to look at Schedule 1 video game. Looks fun AF. Nintendo Switch 2 impressions. 1 big asterisk. Bill Garner says facts. Bill G, you drive through Maryland or stay farther away? Yeah, you had like a 5-hour drive the other day, didn't you? Drove from Clearwater up through Carolinas, both Virginias, and Ohio. Ohio what? Okay. Ohio what? Okay. We have a lot of stuff to go over, so let me. All right. Airdrop and Messenger. Yep. OnlyFans founder submits late bid to purchase TikTok. That'll be interesting. Remaining supply of Marvel HQ's Daredevil 2015 $5.95 is set to burn on the VeVe store. Oh, that was yesterday. Glad to see it burn. Yep. Foster Hill. Just in Google. Google is in talks to rent NVIDIA AI servers. Interesting. U.S. to impose 10% base tariff on all countries. Oh, there was a list of those. Canada and Mexico exempt from reciprocal tariffs for now. Oh, did I not? Do you envision? Do you envision DEVVE Exchange offering loans from liquid cashes directly, or will a third-party IES offer the loans and will need their own tokens to lend out? Tom says it's not either or. The liquid cashes are the mechanism in which third parties can offer loans. You do have assets that you want to use in lending. Put them in an LC and make them return on it. It's like ADRESS, except that all the contributors are known, critical for TradFi to be involved. You can't commingle funds with unknown parties. which can be criminal from a regulator's point of view. There is no movement into smart contracts, so you dramatically reduce the risk and you avoid significant tax consequences. It has other regulatory reporting needed for TradFi. It has loss and theft protections on the funds, and everything is automated at the consensus level. This is the future of loans. Like I said, I don't want to sell my DEVVE. I want to hold on to it and borrow against it. Got you. If you ever passed Maryland, hit me up. Let's go, Shiro. Yo, what up, 5 rings? Carlos says, Shiro family present. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Yeah. Smash that like button. Subscribe. G-Flow, this is Randy. I'm going to dollar cost average on OMI and Definity tonight, but I want a gaming and AI coin that is smaller cap, that is undervalued to add also. Thought so. Well, you have guns from the God, what the heck is the name of that? Off the Grid. So you have that one that people have been talking about. Spores Network. I was talking about this with someone before. Spores Network has people launch on their network a lot. And if you go to their Twitter, okay, we got to go to latest. Okay, maybe we don't. There's a lot of bots here. Spores Network. So 172,000 followers, but I don't think they have a ton of 3,000 impressions or 450 impressions. 2,200 impressions, 6,300 impressions. So there's an okay amount of impressions, not a lot. But they do have people posting about them. They do have people building on them. So they happen. But the price has been absolutely punished by the bear. They're $215,000 market cap. If you look at Max, like it was really great for a while, and it looks dead. But again, it's 85,000 in volume. That is not bad. So that's something I do have a little bit of it, not a lot. Another thing that I have a little bit of is Senate. 11,000 in volume, $1.3 million market cap. Again, price just been absolutely destroyed by the bear market. AI, it's so hard to tell which is going to be good and which is going to be bad. So I don't have an AI token that I have. But the gaming, like I said, guns from Off the Grid, I've been looking at. I do have a little bit of Spores. I do have a little bit of Senate. But honestly, as far as like a play to earn game meme alliance, again, I don't have any yet. I should, especially because they have daCAT as a playable character, and they just up 27% on the day. And they just got a partnership that they're now officially listed on the outstanding gaming platform Ultra.io. And they have 118,000 followers. So there's they're doing a lot of good things, and I could definitely see them doing well. Because again, even like I get it, it's up 27% today. So it's like, do I really want to get it? But they're still at a $636,000 market cap. Now, granted, $745,000 market cap, fully diluted. But I do like that. I don't have any. I really should get some. But if you're talking about gaming, now there's another one called Chaos on the Chains. Now, Chaos on the Chains, they do have a character that is going to be in the daCAT comic. Saying they're excited to announce their partnership with Quill Audits AI. Quill Audits AI has 13,000 followers. They're saying they'll be conducting a full audit of our smart contracts to ensure top-tier security and transparency for Chaos on the Chains, because in the world of chaos, trust is everything. And again, they're building on the base blockchain. They are gaming their actual their beta version of their Chaos on the Chains will be this month. I don't have any tokens yet, but I will get some. Sneak peek on February 19th of just kind of what the world looks like, kind of what they're doing here. They have a lot of historical figures. They got a lot of stuff. And again, really exciting that they have this type of stuff. I shouldn't message them again. Yeah, I got it. They have good stuff, and maybe I'll work with them at some point in the future outside of the daCAT. Is probably Pokemon and VeVe probably. I think eventually, Pokemon kind of says like, okay, yeah, you guys are the best. We know, we'll do it. To have it right now, is that what they was? I don't know. I really don't. It's possible that they might have it. I mean, heck, like they had Blackpink for 2 years and nobody knew about it. They had the Funko drop for like a year and before anyone knew about it. They had KFC for a while before anyone knew about it. So, I mean, it's possible they have it and nobody knows about it. We'll see. We'll see. Comic sets have comic. Comic sets have comic. They do. They do. Okay. I'll wake up one day with a gun. Sorry. At the back of our brains. Okay. Nope. U.S. raised the total tariffs on Chinese goods 54%. That is nuts. You have JD Klemka saying, so with everything at 90% plus discount or more, I'm grabbing all the double first appearance Disney Golden Moments and all the black and white Batmans under $20. I see a resurgence in prices coming soon. What do y'all think? But that was nice. Went over the Blackpink stuff yesterday. All my troubles. Just in U.S. Senate votes to terminate President Trump's tariffs on Canada. Okay, interesting. 300 million liquidity. Yeah, yesterday was bad for crypto. I somehow reached level 71, although I requested to stay at level 69. VeVe Magic completed her 4th full set of Disney Golden Moments, 20 collectibles, and oh my god, love that girl so much. Oh god. daCAT token, obviously winner again on the Memezilla coin. Thought that was pretty great. Somebody commented yesterday saying, "Hey Randy, can I make a suggestion? Your videos are very long and they don't really have a lot of structure, which is not good for your limited audience. The amount of effort and passion you put into the videos is not rewarding financially. Suggestions: shorten the videos to retain and gain more viewers. 2, timestamp the various projects so viewers don't fall asleep waiting for relevant content. And 3, bring back Essence Earth 2 content, as that is extremely visual. And 4th, consider dropping some of the meme coin content. I'm not being overcritical, but the format does need some spicing up." So I thought I commented, or I thought I screenshot. Oh, I did. Okay. I say, hey, love the feedback. The individual videos and live streams, they do not pay me anything. The money on YouTube is made through various sponsorships and connecting various people together. Like if I have someone on and they say, hey, we have this really cool project, we want to sell some of our tokens, but we don't want our community to go and say like, oh, you're dumping tokens. So I connect them with some people that want their tokens, get it at a discount for them, and then I share in those discounts. So again, the actual videos and the live streams actually pay me nothing. It's really just kind of for fun. And then again, it's just having the network on and just anyway. So I say you're right that the lives would be better for people like yourself if I did timestamps, but because the videos and lives don't pay anything, it's not worth it for me to do that. And I do talk about Essence when there is updates, Essence Earth 2. So I did talk about them the other day. Unfortunately, updates are pretty uncommon for E2. But again, I go in and I talk about they're one of their first and probably their only left YouTuber. And the 2 meme coins that you're likely referring to are not really meme coins. I own the daCAT IP, and both daCAT and Shiro are legit businesses that will both turn profit this year. Also, my last pure meme coin video was on Monday, where I had 1,250 people there. So as far as views go, it is actually better to just focus on meme coins, which again, Shiro and daCAT are not. So if anyone was kind of wondering, kind of the same things that he has and many people have, that's kind of why I do things the way I do. Again, VeVe doesn't pay me anything for the videos or the lives. However, for the sponsorships and other stuff, that does. And on top of that, Again, just the OTC deals and various people shaking hands and me sharing in the discounts. That's why I do it. Speaking of which, Stephen Bliss, who is a ex-senior artist at Rockstar Games, now the creator of Luby on Soul, he will be coming on the last seat on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Luby on Soul is a meme coin, but again, that's what we do. We take people that are fully doxed and we talk about their meme coins and we go from there. There's a Pikachu filter on Snapchat and it is straight up nightmare fuel. So don't do that unless you want nightmares. Crypto Cosmo, what up, fam? Says, congrats, Lil Rens. Arcturus says, they make an offer. There should be no commas or decimals, just numbers. All like spelt out. Yeah, probably. Excited says, on Pokemon's new Prismatic, we'll do a reprint for being so popular. This is why I don't do modern. You have something that's really popular. You buy it because of its scarcity. Well, guess what? Here's 100,000 more. Destined Rivals made such an entrance that they're making big news in many major game media. Of course. Bro. Yeah, Pokemon giver. No, we don't. Bill Gardner's laughing. God, what fresh hell is this? President Trump says every country called to negotiate tariffs. Bet. Every country is called to negotiate tariffs. Of course they did. Mayan under the weather. Ooh, we finished the comment. Very nice. We'll get us together. Very nice. How much? Omar just tagged me in something. April PSA Collectors Club magazine will include Mewtwo and Giovanni covers with a chance of receiving a rare gold Mewtwo variant. That is dope. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Oh God, I love Mewtwo. Ooh, who dis? Oh, that is the okay. All right. I thought I got something, but I did not. 5 rings saying meow. Okay. Yeah, what up, 5 rings? Meow. And we're saying Pokemon is so huge at the moment that Pokemon really got involved for its collectors and fans. It did. Yeah. Vending machines are probably confirmed. Low key vending machines are probably gonna be in there. Kathy Wood, ARK Invest, bought $130 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Whales do be buying the dip. Question for Tom at DEVVE, saying, Tom, is it correct to assume the crucial point will be front and center in Ray's Paris presentation, the loan and investor opportunities, that is? And Tom says, we are close. You'll just have to watch the presentation. Again, that is going to be at on Tuesday morning, I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Sorry. Alzradero says, do you have any pre-orders for the Destined Rival set, Randy? Also, did you rip any Journey together? I did not. One day. Maybe someday. When Ben Korea, thank you for being a member, saying, I want consoles in the VeVe-verse with high scores saved. Yeah, so do I. Fam. So do I. The guard says, yes, Pokemon vending machines confirmed. I mean, why even say that? Unless, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Almost saying Journey Together is an interesting set, but Rivals has made it drop in price. Rivals is so cool, bro. It's so cool. Aldera says, you're right, Omar. I'm personally not a fan of the Journey Together. Yeah, it's to each their own. Clever Jerk made a mighty decision to go in and put all the mighties on there. It was really dope. He's just a beast. Why did he tag Josh on me? I love them both so much. You have Mr. MC1 talking yesterday saying just facts. Indian import duty on U.S. cars pre-February 2020. Oh, actually, I have to text my friend something. Oh God, hiccups. Oh God, where are they? Where are my friends? Okay, there they are. Every country called to negotiate tariffs. Every single one of them. Sorry. Pre-February 2025, for many years, 125% on U.S. cars over 40K. Bro, that is nuts. February 2025 reduced to 70K in anticipation of U.S. reciprocal tariffs that Trump threatened, and the Trump threat worked. April 2025, U.S. applies 26% reciprocal tariffs on most Indian imports to U.S. Post-April 2025, let's see, India considering further reductions in tariffs on U.S. EV, other auto motorcycles to be seen if Trump actions work. Biggest beneficiary could be Europe and Mercedes, Audi, BMW, more popular than US brands in India, and they will also end up getting whatever tariff breaks the US get. Audi sales in India up 17% in March. Love it. But the US will also benefit from growth in foreign car sales above 40K with tariff reduction. Total Indian car sales 4.3 million per year, of which luxury car sales 51,000, but expected to grow with tariff reductions. He talks about the Blackpink drop as well. DEVVE posts that they have an essential purpose to power up the creation, ownership, and transfer of value. DEVVE has strong utilities, payment mechanism for buying and selling assets, exchange mechanism for exchanging assets, verification mechanism for creating assets, and unique and patented liquidity program to be announced for DEVVE exchange. What will it be? I don't know. Homer says JT was very easy to get, but still will do good because it did brought back Pokemon named with their trainers. That's true. That's true. They did. My Blaine's Charizard and Blaine's Arcanine were some of my favorites. Yeah, bro, DEVVE. Why, bro? Why? I mean, I know why, but why, bro? Damn, 82 cents. Man, and like again, if I let's say I get some money, I mean, I might have to go soon, but if I get some money on, let's say I want to get it before Tuesday, before that announcement. Let's say I get it tomorrow. I mean, there's not much room for it to. I would have loved to get it around 55 cents, but it's 82 now, and maybe it goes to 73. Maybe it goes to. Maybe it stays here. Maybe it just goes up. What is it, fam? What is it? I don't know. I don't know the partner. Again, like, it's still a bargain from where it was at like $1.80. So again, it's still a bargain, but man, 55 cents was nice. That was so nice. Well, it says if Pokemon is announced, does OMI go up and stay up? I don't know. It probably should, but again, we're so out of the narrative. Like, people might not know, they might not care. I don't know. I think that eventually it makes it go crazy, but right now I don't know what that could do to it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. 3 worth of what? Oh, I gotta. Okay, hold on. Murica. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think eventually if we get Pokemon, like 8-10 cents is like locked in, but that's when the narrative hits. Right now it might not do anything, So far 151 Prismatic and Rivals are great to have. I heard. So there's this almost 18-hour drive straight. God damn, bro. You be wildin' out there. You be wildin'. Oh, this is today. Hot dog. Okay, cool beans. I'll answer. I'm glad you'll answer. Oh, it says the new game Pokemon for Switch 2 looks great. It does. Road trip. Omar, I got over 500 packs of 151 I'm holding on to. I love the set. It's awesome. Oh, it says I have a few of the booster bundles. Very nice. Okay, hold on. I got a meeting. Noon. Julio. Where's this guy? 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time works for me and Meow. Tomorrow, we'll call you then. Okay. I'm gonna call him. I have to put it in my calendar or else I'm not gonna. Oh, Steel City Comic Con tomorrow. Very nice. Okay, hold on. Meow. Rain. It's raining. I love my weather app though. Elmar saying the Rivals promo is wild. That alone will be expensive. The PC ETP. So says, how about Lamborghini getting announced on Fortnite? Like we said, a lot of similar IP. It is a lot of similar IP. Five Ring says Shiro is legit building a use case. Yes, agreed. So I have some. That's why I offered to put some of their stuff on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Wallace King says big IP incoming. Thank you for being a member. And yeah, I mean, Blackpink is great. Obviously, we're gonna have daCAT on there soon. Crypto Los replying. Oh, all right, hot dog. Maybe someday. Sorry. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Jay the Cool Cat says, Shiro. All I gotta say, oh, are you hugging yourself in that profile picture? That's awesome. Dr. Shiko saying, I'm one of those weirdos that loves long, unscripted, organic content. Feels real. Yano. Yeah. None of anything that I have is ever scripted. It's all natural. What you see is what you get. When I that so there's been a couple of people that have asked, like, hey, can I get like some of the questions that you're gonna ask beforehand? And I feel very unprofessional, or I like, bro, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna ask you whatever. So that's definitely not like a good first impression, but I feel like again, this is the one thing that I happen to be good at, is just because it's unscripted, it's like real, and you get these real answers from people. Like, it's so much more natural to one, see their like facial reactions, and to see the subtle facial twitches, and how they perceive, how they process that information. If they're trying to lie, if they're trying to like, and it's just, you get some very human moments too, because like a lot of like, if anyone were to ask Ben, like any questions, like, hey, when this, when that, and fair. When I go and ask him like about his kids, or I go and ask about like, hey, how do you feel that like a lot of people's financial lives are like resting on you? And he's like, oh, like, I like the questions that I ask that are unscripted. Again, none of these are scripted. Go to all 250, I don't know how many podcasts I've done. There's absolutely there's no questions beforehand, which I really like. I think I'm one of the only people that do that. Fivering says, I have a Pokemon vending machine at my grocery store right next to Coinstar machine. Yo, nice. I got interviewed by Go Collect, and they had said like, hey, I'll give you the questions beforehand. I was like, no. I want pure reaction. I don't want anything scripted. So even the other way, I like that too. Chica's 2 a.m. here, but Randy is live and sleep is for the week. Let's go. So I'm gonna go on to X right now. Hold on, let me see what time. On a meeting for the next hour or so, and that was at 8:06. Okay, all right, yeah, totally got time. Let's go to my following over here and see what they're talking about. Oh, actually, let's go to Foster here first, because we love him. You have, what the heck's his name? Jesse Polak, jesse.base.eth, 216,000 followers over on X, saying, if you're an app or a protocol launching a token, I want to help you be maximally successful on Base. Please reach out. And Foster says the OMI token is proud to have been the 16th token bridged to Base in early 2024 to build out all future utility and rewards in support of the VeVe official ecosystem. Over 200 brands and IP, including Disney, Marvel, DC, Lamborghini, Blackpink, Coca-Cola, and more. OMI powers where the world collects. We share your vision, Jesse Polak, and will continue to work to help bring the world on chain. Very happy that he had done that. I kind of wish he would have done that from the Akomi account, but very happy that he did this. I think I even tweeted about it. I said, this is what I like to see. Akomi community manager out here representing the OMI token. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Who the heck was this? Why do people comment and just block me? That is so strange. That is so really freaking strange. Well, hide the reply and then block you too. Biatch. Anyway, that's just some stuff from Foster. But let's see what else he said recently. This guy named Preston says, how do we reach out to you? Jesse.base.eth says, pinged you. Arcturus says, can you also ping Foster Hill? Foster says, would love to chat about what Akomi has been building on Base. I don't know if he actually ever did reach out, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, let's go back to see what people are doing. If trade is balanced, there's no need for the dollar. Oh, I don't know if I like that. VeVe Magic talking about her fourth complete set of the Disney Golden Moments. So good for her. Love that. Okay, I don't know who this person is that reposted it, but I guess we follow each other. Anyway, it was from something called Towards AI, saying our next new favorite model for text and long context tasks, Gemini Pro 2.5, best access for free via aistudio.google.com, but also available in Gemini. Not really something I want to go in and take a look at, but thought that was cool. What is D-Pins? There's a guy named Isle Marauder. We follow each other. I have no idea who he is, but he's talking about D-Pin Happy Hour, and I'm not sure what D-Pin is. Believes Crypto says, what is your Bitcoin prediction to all my meme coin enthusiasts? Mine is 250,000 now that real Donald Trump is president again. That dude is wild. That dude is funny. Nature is amazing. Brockman Blockchain saying, this is the on-chain equivalent of peeing your pants and then telling everyone it rained just in one spot on your pants. It's this thing called Infected. Infected, which I don't like that name, says, we crashed base and now we're moving to Solana. After building solely on ETH for the past 4 years, I've decided to migrate infected.fun and all of our upcoming games to Solana. There is only one reason that led us to this decision. Base couldn't handle infected.fun's demand. We'll explain the details, but we want to make it clear that this is not solely Base's problem. It's a fundamental scaling issue on all EVM chains. Ow. Here's what happened. Over the last few years, we've experimented with various consumer apps. Last year, we narrowed our focus to one concept, speculative simulation games. I think speculations has a huge potential beyond just meme coins, and in the next 1 to 2 years, most meme coins will evolve into something completely different from today's format. All right, there's like a heck ton of this. Brock saying, then the weatherman shows up, Doppler radar scans that it didn't rain today at all. Oh, okay, I guess they just, it had nothing to do with Base. Liquidity grab, says the hair father. Liquidity is P. Pokemon saying, good night with Pokemon, relaxed in the sauna with Pokemon sleep. The animation was created by A.O. Fujimori, BGM. Oh, there's a little Vulpix on a Snorlax and a little Fuecoco over there, a little Nuzleaf. Oh my God, this is so freaking cute. Trump is to freeze 510 million in federal funds to Brown University. Trump is reportedly preparing to freeze 510 million federal contracts and grants to Brown University over anti-Semitism concerns. Brown officials say they've received no official notice through campus leadership is monitoring troubling rumors. That's interesting. I'll go until my guy is done with his meeting. Leo O'Milly Tees has the State of the Union Marvel Rivals Grail. He's talking about Marvel Rivals being a grail. I don't know about that, but it definitely sold out, and yeah, it could be something that's super popular in the future. We'll see. SpaceX saying, watch Falcon 9 launch 27 Starlink satellites to orbit from California. Who dis? Oh, Rebecca, my friend. The U.S. funded Felipe Nito's NGO. Now he wants to be Brazil's president. An influencer swimming in government cash and U.S. funding now wants to be president. Nothing suspicious to see here. Felipe Nito enjoyed 14.3 million in tax breaks from Lula's administration. I don't really care about this. So sweet. What is sweet? Oh yeah, they have a new 1 of 1 with this Scotty Young 1 of 1 variant. That's really cool. It's really dope. Digital Vibe says, I made this for the VeVe fam, including me, that found the Blackpink drop article hard to follow and read, and it needs something more visual. Oh, I thought that was really cool. Oh, good for him. Good for him. Good for VeVe Vibes, aka Digital Vibes. He's a good egg. Ow. Ah, my back. Venus may be alive. 85,000 volcanoes point to churning crust. What? Unlike Earth, where a convection drives movement deep in the mantle, Venus may host it near the surface, explaining its 85,000 volcanoes. Jesus, man. That's a lot. I have a lot of messages on. I'm not going to be able to. They were for like 5 hours. That is nuts. Who's Token Sniffer? I don't know who they are. Ethereum developers have postponed the Pectra upgrade to May 7th. May 7th has been a crazy, crazy date for me. Okay, hold on. Oh, Peter's in town that day. Hold on. Pectra update ETH. Okay. Spidey Wolverine comic on the 7th. May 7th is 2 of my friends' birthdays. Oh, my one friend Brittany. My bae. I love her. Other friend Ariel. May 7th just been a crazy date for me in the past. Omar just tagged me in something. Ooh, Dragon Ball. They're just saying the Ultimate Father-Son Showdown, Volume 24. Oh, that's dope. Omar tagged me. Mahalo Joe, visual emoji. David Yu and Daniel Crothers. That's great. My collectible says Spider-Man #2, Secret Rare variant featuring Todd McFarlane cover art, back in my comic book collection on VeVe. What comics have you added to your collection recently? Share down below. I will share. Mr. My Collectibles. I will share that. Let's go to my collection and see what I've added. I've added Zero Ghost, 1 and 2, Aliens vs. Avengers #3, Secret Rare, and Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon #1. So let me go in and let me tell him. Let me tell him what I did. Going over it now on live. Okay, reply. Sending there. Oh, somebody got Captain America. Nice. Moving on. We've got Una the tracheotomy. I don't know what this means. And just like that, all 12 auctions for the treachery of tickers are live and bumping. I have no idea what that is. Raul Paul says, in case you missed it because you were cowering under your table at the casino, he did something, I guess, before with Jamie One Counts. What I was saying, DEVVE went to 210 at its high. Yeah, it had done that, but it had like wicked up there. It didn't really stay up there. So yeah, 82 cents right now compared to it wicking up to 210 or 220, wherever it was. Kind of a bargain, but it's yeah, again, really liked it. I mean, pleasure buying it at 15 and 30 cents. Also bought at it at like $1.30 and like $1.60, but yeah, so this is, I really liked it at 55 cents, 58, even in the 60s, and then now it's 82. It's like again, it's still a bargain, but like I could have got it so much cheaper if I had just I feel like the people from South Park are like, they took our job. They took our job. Or is Debbie starting to blast off tonight? I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not. One last push down, please. Please let me get well, I want if they do one last push down right now, it doesn't affect me because I don't have the money yet, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we get, yeah, I hope maybe the money comes tomorrow, but that's how we get like 90 cents. Like, no, I messed something up. When I accidentally X'd out of YouTube. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask people to smash that like button. Meow, 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 meow. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Oh shoot, smash it. Oh my God, I can't, my thumbs are too fat. Hate it when that happens. Don't y'all? Yeah, a little too much on the DEVVE side. I gotta sorry. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go back to the X and we'll see what else other people are doing. Russian Special Envoy, we've made constructive progress with the U.S. Special Envoy, the Russian President for Investment in Economic Cooperation, Kirill Dmitriev. There have been so many issues, so many years that there's been no communication between Russia and the United States. So addressing all of those will take some time, but there's been positive and constructive progress so far. Mahalo Joe says speculation analysis. Marvel Rivals #1 Secret Rare can hit and exceed the price of 85th anniversary Scotty Young Secret Rare. The Momoko Secret Rare is one of the first Virgin 1 of 100 covers available from Marvel. Secret Rare is more scarce than the physical 1 of 100. It do be though. Pretty legit. Pretty legit. That's a good analysis, Mahalo. I like it. Vivek Ramaswamy is saying it's not about how much money we throw at public schools. It's about how well we spend the money we've already sent. And right now the answer is poorly. Agreed, sir. Agreed. Wednesday? Oh, absolute mad lad. Yeah, I went over the VeVe versus Space Alert. Mickey Central Disney World is 36,000 hotel rooms, which means it would take 98.6 years to stay in each one. That is wild. Dave says, yo, TO, or Trevor Bitcoin, saying, check your DMs, please, sir. Have an invite waiting for you to join the wall chain XY cabal. That's cool. That's fun. Wolf Crypto has spaces every Friday. All right, so this is from my people that I'm following page. Let's do the For You page. The For You page tends to be a little spicier. Hesse.8 says patience pays. This is crazy. I'm glad I did that. I'll be like, preach, girl. Girl, tell me something, girl. Safaroth daCAT has a space tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Joey Swole, my man, says, final update. I want to give one last update on the... Oh, I'm not going over this. But love Joey Swole. Cool dude. A guy named Ran Newmer says, 90 days ago, our portfolios were at all-time highs. Feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, it does. It does. Lomant Mick talking to ChatGPT about patents that were gotten approved by Disney. Yeah, I went over that the other day, but probably nothing. All right, yeah, maybe. Crypto Ranger says, we are getting lot or bullish news coming out for DEVVE next week at Paris Blockchain Week. Team will be there with big TradFi partner for the workshop to talk and tokenization on the DEVVE exchange. I believe we are ready to take off. Make sure your moon kit is ready. And he tags a bunch of people. They're like, totally ready. Moving on, we have remarks saying, just in, President Trump says every country has called the White House in response to tariffs. Love that. Oh, my man, Prince Manvendra says, respect with words. A name is identity. A pronoun is respect. Using the right one isn't political correctness. It's dignity. Let's uplift, affirm, and create an inclusive world. I will always call people whatever they want to be called. You want to be called Princess Consuela Banana Hammock? Well, that is what I will call you. You want to be called Crap Bag? I will call you that as well. Yo, what up, Croner? How's it going? Croner, I'm in. Mr. Emerson, congrats. This is excellent news. So glad there is so much economic activity in the VeVe-verse, referring to Collectors Gone Digital. What else we got here? I went over the Pokemon stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Memezilla talking about daCAT. You can't see it because there's too many messages over there. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Talking about daCAT token. Oh, that's great. Meow. Judge and how many homers does Aaron Judge have? I know they have the freaking... All right, let's go Yankees. Corked bat. Oh, Yankees are using torpedo bats. It's a new design that shifts mass towards the barrel, but these bats are legal under MLB rules and are not corked. All right. I digress. How many homers does Judge have? I thought he had more than 4. Anyway, but 4 in like 4 games, like 6 games is heckin' nuts. It's nuts. Dude's crazy. He's on a rocket to the moon. Ajuri Nigalali reposted Dale Alleg saying, I'm pleased to share a significant achievement in our fight against illegal mining. Good for you guys. Good for y'all, Nigeria. Good for you. Elon Musk says the left is the party of violence and hate. I'm not going to lie. That's a bit of a loaded thing there. I think a lot of my friends on the left are pretty loving. But yeah, there's some things that are not good that are done on both sides. Oh, okay. That's a horrible example. Loman Mick says he's very, very bullish on VeVe official. Agreed. Same here, sir. Nope, not going over that. Describe y'all feelings in Describe y'all feelings in 2 words. Trending in political figures is the Great Depression. That is wild. That is a wild post. Bill Gardner says, because dinosaurs were on Earth with man, that's simple. There are carvings, cave drawings, pottery all over Earth with this imagery on it. Every continent, every culture. History is not what they're telling us. Now, maybe that's a Stegosaurus, or maybe that's a certain type of breed of rhino that is no longer with us. Oh, there's a lot of... I'm not going to lie. I believe dragons were a thing. I think dragons were a thing. And what I will tell you, not only do I believe dragons were a thing, because why would Japan have... Why would Asia have them in the Chinese zodiac? Why? Why would they have that? Why would they have dragons as an animal in the Chinese zodiac if they weren't a real thing years ago? Like, China's written history goes back like several thousand years ago. Y'all ever Google when were pandas discovered? The giant panda was discovered in 1869. I don't think pandas are real. Like I know they are. I have a buddy of mine that used to work with pandas. Anyway, technically an ex-girlfriend, but yeah, 18. Like, you're telling me that in the 6,000 written year history of China that nobody saw, these things do not blend in with their environment at all. Like, there is zero blendingness with that. Omar saying, I will when my live is done. Justin Y? Oh yeah, it is Justin Y. Love him. Love Justin Y. He's a good homie. Burn. I don't know what that is. Oh, about Blackpink. Very nice. Ooh, new comment. Dragon Believer. Yeah. I mean, like, why do they have? Why are the dragons in the Chinese zodiac and not like pandas? Oh. Meow, my friendo. How you doing? I'm going all right. I guess we are here to. But first off, how are you? How you doing? I guess you're driving home. You sound very drivey. I feel you. I too have the late night meetings. How did everything go? Oh yeah. I worked in the veterinary field for years. I understand. But yeah, so we have a so I guess it's going to take